Early greetings from New York City, where I'm heading over to the DealBook conference to watch the first public interview with new Uber CEO Dara Khosrowshahi. Plus a particularly timely one with @boss Randall Stevenson. Full coverage over at httpaxios.com. Okay, here we go. AP photo lefter Peterakis Shervin Pishever, a Silicon Valley venture capitalist who has backed such companies as Uber and Hyperloop One, this past May was arrested at a luxury London hotel for sexual assault. He denied the allegation and, following an investigation, police declined to press charges. It was not publicly reported at the time, partially because Pishever went to court to keep his name out of the local papers, and partially because British police neither disclose nor confirm such information in the absence of formal charges. But Pishever began breaking his silence earlier this week via a lawsuit filed against a U.S. political opposition research firm that he believes spread misinformation about both the London incident and other alleged transgressions. You can read more here, including Pishever's statement about the arrest. Up and to the right, the U.S. IPO market has generated $32.1 billion in proceeds so far in 2017, which tops the annual totals for either 2015 or 2016, per Renaissance Capital. It still remains a fraction of annual totals for either 2013 or 2014. ICYMI Carl Icahn has been subpoenaed to the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York over his role as an unpaid advisor to President Trump on deregulation. At issue is Icahn's advocacy for changes to a federal biofuels program that would have benefited CVR Energy, in which he holds an 82% ownership stake. More here. Getting ready. Josh Harris, a senior Apollo Global Management exec who trusts the process, gave the following market analysis during his firm's Q3 earnings call. Anything in the public market today is overvalued because of the quantitative easing that's going on, central bank-wise. So, we have got to get off to run. And so, we are trying to stay ahead of the wave of money that hits the market and really develop arbitrage opportunities in credit. Source: GIFI. The U.S. Department of Justice has told at NYSET that it may be required to sell either Turner parent company of CNN or DirecTV as a condition of approval for its proposed $85 billion acquisition of Time Warner NYSETWX, per sources and other reports. AT said in a statement that it has neither offered to sell CNN, nor would it. Why it's the BFD? Because this would mark a major philosophical, and possibly legal, shift for federal antitrust regulators, who historically have allowed vertical mergers so long as the buyer agrees to certain operating conditions. DOJ's possible argument is that AT can have either the Hammer video streaming via DirecTV or the Nail content via CNN, etc., but the combination is just too powerful. More on that from Axios' David McCabe. Camera ready. I discussed the merger earlier this morning on CNBC. Video here. Bottom line, the leaks suggest that the regulatory process is heading for a final turn, and that participants are seeking some public leverage. Already, some on the left have found themselves in the unexpected position of defending this massive media consolidation play, under a thesis that DOJ is reflecting the wishes of President Trump, who opposed this deal on the campaign trail and who has been a vocal critic of CNN. NIO, a Chinese electric vehicle maker, has raised more than $1 billion in new funding at around a $5 billion valuation, according to the company priced 45 million shares at $13 top of range, which gives it a fully diluted market value north of $4.8 billion. The company will trade on the NYSE under ticker symbol SOGO, while JP Morgan was listed as left lead underwriter. httpaxios.link. Shirt Encore Consumer Partners is seeking a buyer for the maker of Brownie Brittle, based in West Palm Beach, FLA, according to Dow Jones. www.browniebrittle.com. Panera Bread has agreed to buy fast casual bakery rival Au Bon Pain from LNK Partners. httpaxios.link. 10 MCB Riley Financial. Nasdaq. Riley has agreed to acquire VocalTel Nasdaq Call, the maker of Magic Jack voice-over IP solutions, for $143 million, or $8.71 per share. Gas station. Ridgemont Equity Partners has raised $320 million for an energy-focused private equity fund. www.ridgemontep.com. Mike Glenn, former president and CEO of FedEx Corporate Services, has been named an operating consultant and senior advisor to Oak Hill Capital Partners. www.oakhillcapital.com. Watch the bolds. Over half of the largest ever announced attempted mergers have come after the 20,080,2009 credit crisis.